I would like to hear more about thinking, because we think a lot and we think about the past, probably with anxiety, and about the future with attachment, and thinking comes after or follows after every sense impression, but thinking can think about thinking as well. And the great difference is it doesn't have as its object rūpa or a dhamma, but concept. And I remember that Ajahn said once, even thinking needs nutrition. So, Ajahn, could you talk a little bit about thinking?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you clearly, Ajahn.
Okay. There is thinking just right now, isn't it? There is seeing and there is thinking. But we have to understand from the very beginning, is it real thinking?
Thinking is real, but the object is not real.
What object of thinking?
Concept.
Yeah, but after seeing, there must be bhavanga in between, and then the process of mind experience the same object as seeing. See, that's why mind can experience all kinds of dhamma. But when we talk about thinking, the object of thinking is usually something known as story, situation, people, and on and on. But it's time to think of that which has been seen. Is that right? It's now. There is thinking of that which has been seen.
Yes.
So there are many kinds of thinking. So the understanding of thinking is moment when it's not seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and bhavanga. Because the citta, which performs the function of bhavanga, is just exactly the same as patisanti citta, conditioned by karma to keep on. As at one moment of birth, it arises instantly from then on until death, interrupted by moment of seeing or hearing or smelling or tasting or touching and thinking, moment of not seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching. Only that. No one. Is it now?
Yes.
Thinking, hearing, and thinking without seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching. That's all. No one can stop the way it is.
As you said, Gabby, usually there's a lot of thinking about the past, what has gone on, about anxiety or what should or shouldn't have been done or what happened and so on, and dreaming about the future. So the Buddha stressed, forget about what's gone and the future hasn't come. Understand what is now, what is appearing now, because life is just for a moment. So all that anxiety and worry about what's gone or what may come later is just thinking of ideas that are so unhelpful. What about now? What about the seeing now, the hearing now, or understanding thinking? It's just a dhamma, a citta now that arises and falls away. So there can be thinking about anything, thinking about realities, thinking about thinking. Thinking is a dhamma, it's a citta. Thinking about the visible object just seen or the sound. These are realities or thinking about ideas. What will become of me? What shall I do? What if I get sick? So it's just endless thinking. So there has to be thinking, but there can be understanding here and now that it's just a dhamma, not my thinking.
I'll just make a brief comment. It seems to me that there's only so much thinking about the sensed or impressions to be done, but the rest of the time is going to be thinking that's not directly related to the sensed or impressions. And that kind of thinking will be governed by our accumulated tendencies, our interests, our fears, our attachments, our tendencies to worry or to expect or whatever. So the general, what can we call it, delirious thinking that goes on all the time, not related to what's currently being experienced through the sense doors, is with us forever. So it's not to be a cause of concern, but of course it's sometimes not very pleasant thinking. We have a tendency to think over and over the same thing or to worry about the future. But that's just the way it is. The reality of the situation is always the same thinking. It has a particular characteristic which can be known, but what can be done about it? Really nothing. Thanks. Yes, please go ahead, Ajahn.
Mhm.
And there can be a little more considering about thinking right now, whether it's the reality which experiences the object, like seeing, but the object is not that which impinges on the eye base. But the reality and reality arises and experience an object. For example, moment of thinking, it's a reality. Things, experience what I thought about instantly, just like seeing arises to see that which impinges on the eye base. So there must be the reality which arises and experience the object by different conditions. But the characteristic, the nature of it, is a reality which experience an object, no matter it's seeing or hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, thinking. The reality which arises and experiences by different conditions to see or to hear or to smell or to think or to touch. Exactly the same. Learn to understand the ultimate truth of a reality which arises to experience by conditions. So whenever it arises, it has to experience, no matter what the object is. But the nature of it is the reality which experiences an object when it arises. Just arise to experience the object and fall away instantly, no matter seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching. But the arising and falling away is so very rapidly, unknowingly. So it seems like there are many things altogether instantly, all the time. But in truth, just one moment, split moment, second moment, see what is there. There must be a reality which arises and experiences the object. Otherwise, there cannot be any world at all. No experiencing at all. No world at all. So it is the reality which arises and experiences the object. But the object is not that which is seen and heard and smelled. Different moments, that's all. Can thinking be something else which does not experience an object?
No, it's his task to think.
Yeah, so it's no one. It is no one at all. But it's different from seeing because the object is different. But the reality which experiences just arise to experience an object, no matter what, because it experiences, so there must be the object which is experienced. But no thought about the reality which arises and experience the object at moment of seeing right now. Attention, attend to only that which is seen or experienced. No thought about that which arises and experiences the object which is seen. From birth to death, each moment, from moment to moment, never to return, never to arise again. So what appears as permanent is not permanent at all. Different ones at a time, arising and falling away. Because condition, whatever is that, just to arise. As soon as it has arisen, it's gone. No more condition for it to arise again. Only once in samsara, never be the same one. This moment is just so there can be the understanding of the reality which experiences the object at any time. It can be at moment of thinking. It thinks, it experiences the object of thinking. That's all. And seeing is the reality which arises and experiences, but different object by different conditions. That's all. From moment to moment. And even there's no object appearing through the eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, there can be that which is thought about right now. It's there. More than seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, because it arises to experience by way of thinking, not seeing, not hearing. The object which has been experienced. That's why the object is known as something, the bird or the flower or the wall. See, it's only that which does not see, but that which is seen.
Yes, Ajahn.
And this is dhamma. Dhamma is whatever is real. It has its characteristic, its nature to be known that it's real. Like hardness, it's hard. It cannot be anything else at all. And it's conditioned to arise to be different degrees of hardness. Not anyone, no one can make it arise at all. It's already there. So how can it be made or created by anyone? In truth, there's no one at all. Just a moment of the reality arisen and fallen away instantly by conditions. That's all. Gone. See, this moment is not just a moment ago.